Good day. Hello my lovely Wilder people. Welcome back to another video. This is Wilder Hope Adventures. I'm CJ. Down to my side we have Kai and Cody, and we are on our way to check out Harborough Rocks. Just off to my right, another climbing area, but it looks quite epic. So apparently off to my left is a specialised area they're trying to reintroduce or reintegrate or make safe for the great crested newt. So they've requested not to touch the fencing, remove buckets, remove tiles, because that's how they're translocating them. Just thought there was a little bit of information that might be, you know, interesting. So we're at the top of the cliffs here, Harborough Cliffs. Lots of windmills, and you can probably tell it's quite windy by the wind noise, but we got a beautiful, beautiful reservoir over here. It's Carsington water. Just beautiful views out across the windswept beginning of the Southern Dales. Really glad we stopped here. We just stood or sat and took in this view. It's just sadly ruined by that ongoing noise. So I was going to go check out Lumsdale Waterfall, but it seems, oddly enough, that they're closed on weekends and bank holidays. So that's a no-go for today. We may see if we can come back by through it later in the week if we run out of other things to do. But for now, we're going to go check out Stanton Moor and see if we can find a nice circular walk. We are here at Stanton Moor Edge, which is a National Trust location. There is no parking lot, no car park for it, but there are a couple of pull-offs that I did come across along the way. So we're gonna go check this out. There's a long walk, or short walk, that goes up to some standing stones, which I think is worth checking out. I always like looking at those Neolithic structures. I find that they really touch me on a personal level. Just thinking that's our ancestors. Whew, and this hill's already kicking my butt. But yeah, love these ancient history, burial sites, Neolithic stone circles. This is definitely one of my favorite time of the year to come out. It's not super hot. Leaves are just starting to change. We got that cool weather. The only bad side to it is there's a good possibility of rain, which is forecast for this week. It was actually supposed to be forecast for today, but we have really, really lucked out. And just in here, the moor is behind us, the open heathland. We've got some thick purple heather over there, but can't quite tell from here. This is a very happy Cody to be out. He is doing so much better. He does occasionally wobble like that, but this is such a massive difference to the way he was 2 months ago in Wales. He's making me look bad when I say that now, but yeah, happily trotting along. He's feeling really good. It was so nice to be away from the crowds like we were dealing with in the previous video at Matlock Bath. Really appreciated that cattle call, that was amazing, but it is so nice just to have absolutely nobody out here. Really recharges you, you know. It's been a tough couple of months, but I think it's, anytime I talk to you guys, I always say it's been a tough couple of months. And that's the thing with mental health. It just doesn't go away. And some weeks for me are better than others. And then other weeks, I'm in a very, very dangerous place. Things happen. And yeah, so when I say it's been a tough couple of months, it does fluctuate. I'm very much an up and down person. Might be great for 2 or 3 weeks. I'm out all the time, feeling really good about things, and then bam, I fall off a cliff edge, and it can be just that sudden and that fast where I'm struggling with even surviving. Good boy. Well, I think we're standing on one of the standing stones on this trail, but we also have pretty epic views out through here and quite a steep drop off. On second thoughts, I don't think it is a standing stone, but those things right there are definitely man-made. Not sure what they're for. Just after the top of the trail, suddenly saw this tower. We almost went right by it. Easy to miss. No information. Question, is there a door? There is a door, but it's been sadly bricked up. Looks like a defensive tower because it's got the arrow slits up there in the shape of a cross, which is pretty synonymous with archers, but I don't know why it would have been here. What an old and gnarly tree. I just feel like this should be like something like the faraway tree where there's a little home in there and somebody else lives over here, and further up the tree you got somebody living here, and way at the top you've got the clouds with the magical land. Don't know if anybody else ever read The Faraway Tree, but it was one of my favorites as a kid. Well, we've sort of circumnavigated the moor. We followed the edge all the way around, which was really nice. But now we're crossing into the moorland itself and coming up on the Nine Ladies Stone Circle, which is not just a stone circle, it's not just a moor, it is actually a scheduled monument as well. So the Nine Ladies that are behind us, this whole area just makes up of 10 stones, of an embankment of 10 stones. But the legend goes is that they were turned to stone for dancing on the Sabbath. Now that is something I've heard several times before, but of course this predates, the Sabbath and the Christian calendar. So what they're actually for, they're about 3,000 to 4,000 years old, which is when this whole area was used for agriculture, and people lived and farmed this land. And these stones were used for ceremonial purposes, for work, for life, for religious. And this whole area is dotted with a whole bunch of other Bronze Age ceremonial circles, ceremonial stones, but most of them unfortunately have not survived due to improvement of agricultural land over the years. And just behind me, so this is the 10th stone, which is called the King's Stone, and they don't actually know the purpose of it, other than it sort of looks like it's pointed west, but it feels like a druid's grove up here. It really does. It feels like something really, really sacred, something really, really special in here. I don't know what it is. It just feels very, very spiritual up here right now. Really can't fault this place at all. We are just starting to get the sprinklings of rain that we were promised. But I am reveling in these views, reveling in being out here. Really just thoroughly enjoyed this afternoon. We are gonna probably camp actually where we parked because it was really quiet. I don't see any reason to go hunt down something else, but it might take me an hour or two to find something, and I felt like that was a good spot, so yeah. But I have a feeling, I think we're going to do one more thing for this video, but I'm just not quite sure what yet, so I'm just going to have to leave you hanging. We had a pretty good night last night. You know, it didn't have epic views. I mean, it had good views, it just had a big old road closed sign right in front of us, but that's okay. So we're here, I don't know the name of the little village, but we're trying to find Rowtor rocks and the hidden druids caves, and I'm not seeing any accessible area for it. So, but the reviews on Google do say it is accessible and quite a little gem, so we'll just see to see if we can find it. Okay, they're right off the footpath. I thought they were a little further away, and they didn't look that interesting from the road. But so this right here behind us is Rowtor Rocks. I'm just gonna go check this out. Oh, there's definitely a lot more to this than I thought there was going to be. I think it's probably easier to get up here from the town side, but this is really, really cool though. I bet this is really good for bouldering and stuff. I haven't found the caves yet, but I'm hoping we manage to find those. So it's really interesting to see this carved out of the rock. This is obviously not natural right here, and then also under here there's a bit of a bench. So it looks like a really good place to sit and relax. This is where we sit and contemplate life, the universe and everything to come up with an answer. 42, right? Well, this is definitely a lot more epic than I thought this was going to be. Far more interesting, well worth a stop. Is this a cave? No, I don't know. I'm just hesitant to get too close because that is quite a drop down there. So this must be the Druid's Cave. This is the bottom side of that. Looks a bit gloomy in there, but you can just about see where coming down from the top, but these must be the Druid's Caves under here because they're kind of hidden and they're small. But yeah, you've got one right, there's one right, I'm guessing this one right here. I don't know. Let's go check this one out. Oh wow. Yeah, this is definitely a cave, but you're not going to be able to see it, unfortunately. This is very cool because you can see it was all chiseled out to create this curved shape to overhang this area. So I wonder how much of this was natural. And so we got another one right here. This is really, really interesting, guys. So we got another small one right here. Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting this to be so fascinating. I just thought these were a small pile of rocks on the side of the road. That's what I first saw. But this is well worth coming to. This is absolutely fascinating. Now, I don't know if these were actually used by Druids or if that's just what their name is, because there is an inn called the Druids Inn here. But just seeing where this was built like this, and then the fact that we've got this overhead, but yeah, well worth coming to. So coming around, we have more steps, and then we have another cave right here, which is really cool. So it's the easiest way to get to this. Wow, this is absolutely amazing. So I don't know, this must go through. Yeah, we can see that goes all the way through. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to film it because this camera doesn't do so well in the dark. Absolutely fascinating. So you can get further into this one. It's a little bit of a crawl, but that is wholly unexpected. We're going to head back to the car. I think we're going to leave this video here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it, as always. So take care of yourselves, take care of your mental health, and thanks for watching.